back to my Dragon Age Inquisition walkthrough. We have completed nearly everything as far as the Hinterlands, Haven, Val Royeaux, Redcliffe, and the Falamire. Today we are just going to jump through and clean up some things that we've missed. There are definitely some rifts that need to be taken care of, because there are some rifts in the hinterlands that are actually really difficult that you shouldn't do until you're much further along in your level. I tend to save the ones that I don't really need to hit until I'm pretty much about ready to move on, which is around a level anywhere between 8 to 10. I think right now I'm at 10, just because I've also done the Falmire and Storm Coast. Yeah, I'm level 11. My team is level 10. So we are going to knock out some of that random today. Now, we can't do this one because we don't have Philandris yet. Philandris we've yet to find, I think. I've come across Prophet Laurel, but I don't think I have Philandris. Yeah, we don't have Philandris, so we'll find some of that later on. I actually can't remember where we get it. It's usually just like random pieces that you just pick up. It'll just have like a little sprout here and there. We need more decorative gems. But we'll probably get some today. I'm sorry, these little diamonds just make me crazy. Usually anytime I find something new, I just go in immediately and remove the star, but since I've been streaming this, I just haven't bothered. But now that I'm in here, I can't just let it go. Alright. So what is this? Oh, this terrible scorched bronze armor. We'll get rid of that. We're hanging on to a couple of things just because we're still waiting on Cole and Dorian to show up. So we're gonna hang on to those. But once they do show up, which will be, we'll get Cole in the next stream, because I'll actually be choosing to support the Templars in this walkthrough. Normally I support the mages just because normally I play a mage and it just makes more sense. I mean, I don't know why a mage would support the Templars and leave the mages to fend for themselves. But I actually prefer the Templar storyline. Even though I do love the mages, I just prefer the story they have for the Templars. So, since my character now is a warrior, then I've chosen to back the Templars. So, in the next stream, we'll actually go through that. I'll support the Templars. We'll go through the Templar storyline and save them, and then we'll meet Cole in that storyline, and then Dorian will show up in the stream after that. So I'm so sorry. I should have just left this. It's just I can't seem to stop. I can't stop, and you can't like go too quickly or it doesn't work. We're almost done. We're almost done, I promise. Oh my gosh. See, I wouldn't have this much normally. It's just because I've already completed the game. I got everything. um, pretty much immediately. Well, it's not immediately. I think it's when you get to like level 5. Um, then you can synchronize your loot and basically you just get everything. That's why I have such a kick-ass sword. What a boring start. Ugh, okay. Oh my god. I can't. Okay, wait, no, I can't. I can't. After doing all that, I can't leave this one too. Hold on. Oh gosh. So, yeah. Normally I play a mage, and the mage is definitely, if you're a first timer, you should definitely go with mage. It's the simplest to use. Pretty much everything you do is killer damage. Um, you're far away, so you're harder to kill. You can just, especially if you get oh, what's it called? Fade step and into the cold powers, because then anytime anybody gets near you for like a melee hit, you can just fade step away. It's just definitely the most OP of all of them, and it's great for beginners. Plus, I just really like mages. But so half the time I've been a mage, half the time I've been a two-handed weapon warrior, and that's just because personality-wise, I'm definitely more of like a just run in, swing in kind of girl than I am um, probably a mage because, well, I don't have magic, but I would have magic, I guess. I'd be okay with it if I did, but I think I'm just more of like a hammer girl. All right. Oh, finally. Okay, so no more stars. And, um, okay. Let's go knock out a rift. So this one is a pain in the ass, so we'll go do this one. If you can hear my dog snoring next to me, I'm sorry, but like, not sorry. Like, sorry, not sorry. She's adorable and she's making this like high-pitched nasal snore right now that's like too cute for words. Like, just stop. Just stop. Okay. She's these just that's cool. Whatever. What a rookie mistake. See, now if you tried this when you first come to get the horse master, you'd be dead. But now at like level 10 or level 11 even for me, but oh, come on. God, I hate these jumpers. Way up there. Excuse me. See, like, she didn't even need my help. But doing this at level 10 and 11, it's nothing. Trying to do this at level 3, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. Alright. So I need to remember to fill my potions when I jump back to camp. I guess we'll come down here since there's 2 of them. Not all of these I left because they're hard. Some of them I just left because I didn't need to do them. They were kind of out of the way and weren't by anything else, so like one of these, I think this one is just an easy one. Oh, excuse me. Whereas this one is a much harder one. This is the fire one, I think. This one's really obnoxious. It's probably the hardest one, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. So we'll jump over to this one first, after I refill my potions. And make sure my other people have potions. Okay. Sorted. Alright, let's go take care of this room. Oh, is this the cave one? I heard a bear. Okay, no, don't waste your health on a bear, Alicia. Let's move on. This might be the cave one, now that I think about it. Yeah, it is. It is. Yes. Okay, this one's got a bunch of despair demons, but there's some loot in here, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Alright. God. They love these. Have some bees. Stop moving, lady! Jeez Louise. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright, so there's a little hidey place up here. Alright. Ooh, we can't leave all this onyx.
makes it worth it, right?
Thanks, Red Jenny Cash. Alright. That's just a regular bear, it's not even a great bear. Great bear hide is awesome, so going back to the area where the great bears are is not, which is pretty much around here. It's not a bad idea. Is that a great bear? Or a regular bear? This makes me think of 7 Days to Die when you're like trying to figure out if it's a regular bear or a zombie bear to figure out if it's worth killing. Because forget a zombie bear. No thanks. But a regular bear? Oh yeah, that's lots of meat! Alright, so we're gonna go here. But first let's just heal and refill our potions again. Because we are gonna need them for this one. I'm the only one that uses potions, so it's no big deal. Okay, you know what? I don't think I emptied this chest last time because I was full. Yeah. Yes, ring. I mean, I'll sell it. It's shitty, but... Alright, I think we can go this way. Yeah, it looks like it. It's not on the mountain. Oh, crystal grace. It's the best thing about this rift is the crystal grace that's around it on all sides. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Get ready for some burning. I remember like the first time I played this game, we like wandered across this, basically when we first got to the hinterlands, I mean really early on, and I was like, ooh, a rift, and all these like red skulls popped up on the rift and on the enemies, and I was like, I wonder what that means, and they killed us so fast. I mean, so fast. Like, we had 0 health. It just demolished us, and I was like, oh, so the red skulls mean it's too, like, it's a way higher level than I am. Like, it's instant death, basically. But you can see, like, I'm level 11, my team's level 10, and they, you know, it hurt. I mean, we won, and, like, we still have half our potions left, health potions, and all of our, grenades and such left, but still, I mean, they do a decent amount of damage, and if you, there's a chest somewhere up here, and, oh, there's one. Is there another one over here? I could have swore there was one over this side. Oh, yeah, see? I know what I'm talking about. There's also a question, or exclamation mark up there. Alright, so, some chests. I mean, nothing good in that one, just shit, but... So remember this, this setup here, and if you happen to wander across it before you're ready, just turn around and walk away. You should just leave it alone. Because you're not ready. Yeah, I know what that is. I know what that is and where it is. Okay. Alright, that's done. Now... Oh, you know what we're missing? A skull thingamabob. Is that all the rifts? Yeah, that's all the rifts. I wonder where it is. An ocularum, that's what we're missing, an ocularum, because there's still 4 shards that need to be found here in the hinterlands. Where's the other ocularum? We did the one in where the dragon is. Let's see. Where's the other one? Just give me a map, people. Give me a map. I did not mean that. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, wait. I'm silly. So, the other ones don't show up on the map, which means I probably completed them, whereas this one does show up, which means I probably didn't. So, let's go see to be sure. Yeah, there it is. And I definitely didn't do this one. Alright, well now we know. So,
Look, that's the King's
if you don't
Road
do
down
it, the
there.
skull will stay on your map. Whereas if you do it, it'll go away. Alright. Whoop. Alright. That's fine. Just gonna jump on down.
No, wait. Robin's egg.
Is this another game?
Trying to...
Goodness me. Alright.
Color of your underpants.
I don't wear underpants.
Everyone hear that?
Okay. Cassandra doesn't wear underpants. Now we know. so that's all the shards. Uh, so the only thing left is the Philandris that we can't do, and this little map. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Okay, so two things over here. We need to take the letter back to this guy's family, and we also need to find the cave that was shown in the picture that we just found by that rift. So I have a general idea of where the cave is, so let's just drop off this letter to the farmer who died. Alright. Now the other cave is up here. And not to be confused with the Veilfire Ruined Cave. But it is nearby. So I just have to remember which route to take to get there. But hopefully the little ping helps. Is it? What's down here? No. Okay. So. Oh. Alright. This is the Veilfire Cave, which we're gonna ignore because that's not it. And then the other one is somewhere right up here, I think. Yes. Here it is.
Worth a look around, right?
Alright. Amulet of Aggression. Sounds like something that should be on Iron Bull's neck to me. Okay, so all that's left in the hinterlands is the Philandris mission, which we will come back and complete later on when we find the Philandris. So that's the hinterlands. Falomire, we have done everything except for open this locked room, which we can't do until we get the Deft Hands perk. And then Storm Coast. What is this? That's the requisitions officer. We have done everything we can there as well. Eventually we'll be able to unlock this cave, but that's not for a while yet. We do need to talk to our people and make some armor and such. Where else? We've done everything you can at Valroyo. You actually can't do much there, so Storm Coast, that's the Black Emporium. Okay, so we have officially excuse me? We're missing a landmark. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly cannot be bothered, but let's put a minimum amount of effort into finding this lost landmark. I think it might be by here because I think this is supposed to be more opened up. It's a little tight around the camp like this. This should be we should have more. Ugh, look at all these bears. Of course. We're not gonna get through this. He stomped on me and then died. Nice. Seriously? What? Alright. It's like Bear Central. Just need a landmark, people. Can I get up here? Killing all these bears. I didn't even want to. Why did I have to be so aggressive? Ooh, Dragstone. How's it looking now? Still looks like we can go up there. Yeah, we've already uncovered this whole mountain and there's no landmark. Okay, so let's go up that way. Sarah always looks so messed up. I gotta get her some better stuff. I gotta get her some healing stuff. Some better armor. She's getting her ass handed to her. Rogues are just so squishy. They're so very squishy. Alright, so that's all that. Yeah, you know, I think that's about minimum effort that I'm going to put in. I guess let me look at this completed hinterlands map and see if it looks like I'm missing something. Got all that. Alright, I guess this area here still looks incomplete. But if I still can't find it here, we're just gonna go back to Haven, talk to all of our team members, craft some armor specifically for Sarah. Maybe specifically for Sarah, depending on if I can make something better than she already has. Okay. Let's go back around like we're going to that stupid rift again. Should probably also give Sarah my belt of health. Usually I keep them for myself, but she should probably have it. Still not seeing any landmarks. I Ugh. I need that iron that badly. Excuse me. Looking for a landmark. No, see, there's that one. You know, I feel like we are missing something. I feel like we're missing... There should have been a section that looked like this, that had like a little bandit fort set up. Where is that? Where is that? Okay, here's that rift. Alright, let's go up this way. No, that's the, this goes to that fort.
You would prefer to have the Templars return to guarding the circles, Vivienne?
Of course, my dear. They need better oversight, clearly. But one does not throw away a tool because it was misused.
Few mages would ask for Templars in the circle.
Speak to Ferelden's first enchanter. You might be surprised. When abominations ravage your tower, suddenly the world holds far too few Templars.
Still not sure what to do about the mages. I try and I try and be as true to my character as possible when I'm playing for what makes sense to them, and at the same time I do believe in like personal freedoms. Oh dear, but I mean my character's a Canary who are distrustful of mages, but at the same time she's a Talvishoth, so she grew up outside of the Qun, and she also was raised with an idea of personal freedom over rule. So I'm not sure what to do with her actually when it comes to the mages, if she should support the circle or support freedom. There's kind of positives and negatives to both. I don't think we went up here. So many wolves and dogs. Jesus. Oh, hey. I need to upgrade my potions. Like we didn't come up here earlier. But I don't see any landmarks. Huh. Alright, well. Wait, is this supposed to be filled in? That middle bit? I think that middle bit's just a mountain that we can't go on, but no, it's not even filled in. Okay. So yeah, that's I don't know where the 17th landmark is. I mean, I've found it before, but oh, I'll find it when I get the forward scout perk probably, because it shows most landmarks and such. But yeah, that's fine. We'll survive the loss. Alright. Where's that music, yo? Gosh, it's quiet. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to get a new Vitar. Okay, let's get rid of this crappy stuff that we picked up on this little extra bit. I don't think my people are... Yeah, he can't have his prismatic great axe yet, which I'm so psyched about, by the way. I don't know that I've ever picked that up before, but man, that is something. Alright, Solus has the virulent staff. Vivian has some magister staff. One-sided blade, reinforced shields. Bane of Ret, Raider Cleaver, and Shard Shield. I'm gonna make her a killer shield here in a minute. I don't think either of these are as good as hers. See, her bumblebee face. I'm just waiting on this one. That's terrible. Alright, Iron Bull is wearing this level 6, which is like exactly the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So, he's got his Carta coat on, which is fine. What is he wearing? Okay, he's wearing that. Which... Who do I want with me is the question. Hers is 112, so that's fine. Alright, so Solus can wear... the Griffin robes. His fire-resistant cowl is awesome, so he can keep that. Dorian will wear the Griffin mail when he comes back, because hers is the Orlesian. She looks great. He's got the Vanguard mail and the extra Warden helmet. Sarah, the Hunter mail and the Battle Mage cowl. Alright. Cassandra is killing it. Alright, so I'm keeping that. Wait, why? Okay, so keeping that, keeping that, keeping that for Cole, which means that can go away, and that can go away. So we're keeping 2 helmets, the Griffin mail and the Battle Mage mail, and the Vitar for me whenever I can wear it. The Amulet of Aggression generates a small amount of threat. Iron Bull is going to wear that. I'm going to stick this Belt of Healing on Sarah, because she is a squishy. So there you go. We can get rid of that. Cassandra, she can have the Legend Slash. And the Payback. And then Iron Bull is going to need the Rampage. And the no, Charging Ball. Cassandra. Yeah, Grappling Chain and Lunge and Slash. Alright, so we'll get rid of the Payback Strike. Oh wait, no. because we have Blackwall still. Okay, so he's got caltrops and leaping shot, that's fine. He can have immolate. I don't think he needs to take that off. He can wear that. Vivian. Lightning bolt ring. Alright, Blackwall. Payback strike. Counter strike. Spiritual resistance. Amulet of strength, yeah, that works. Sarah, leaping shot, long shot. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna keep these two for Cole. We only need one of those. We'll keep that, keep that, keep that. Keep one of those. Alright, and then we'll pass out the others amongst Cole and Dorian when we get them. Oh, one more thing. Make sure everybody's leveled properly. Excuse me. Oh, she sent me points. Alright, Blackwall. Alright, so let's sell these things.
Tell mastery.
Travel safely.
Alright. To Blackwall since it's right here.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
The Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Well, tell me anyway.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There are still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
So you have no idea where the rest of the Wardens are?
Do you find that odd? Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
We're gonna go ahead and get all of our dialogue out of the way
I want to hear more about you.
before we move on, because we're almost done with this section of the game, and
My life will seem dull indeed.
you want to get all these
Your
conversations
name Blackwell
and
doesn't sound Orlesian.
missions on the
Larger
board
than
out of the way
Ferelden?
before you move on too deeply, because you're going to get more conversations and more
That was a long time
missions,
ago.
and all of this needs to be cleared out.
Life.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars,
So you became a warden.
more or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away,
Why did you join the wardens?
because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
And one more, we could just ask him what he thinks of the Inquisition.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I expected more. More men, better equipment. You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Brute force is not always the answer. There are plenty of other paths to victory.
True enough. Still, it never hurts to be prepared. One thing I will say about your men. They're passionate, devoted. You inspire them. Build on that foundation, and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
Alright, so...
What do you think about all this trouble between the mages and Templars?
Looking at it from where we stand, it seems inevitable. But that could be hindsight. How many of us actually saw it coming? Either way, I don't think the Chantry will ever recover.
What do you think of Haven?
It's a war camp that was once a pilgrim's refuge. It's the state of the world, though, isn't it? Holy ground turned into a battlefield. Pity about that temple. Would have been nice to see it.
What do you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Don't play Diamondback with Solus. You've been warned. Taught him the game last night. He turned around and beat me at it. Lost everything. Had to walk back to my quarters with only a bucket for my bits.
What do you think of the Inquisition's cause?
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Alright, so... let's make some stuff. Alright, well... I definitely need some shields for Blackwall and... yeah, this baby right here. Oh, she's so pretty. And after we kill a dragon and you make this thing out of dragon bone, it's, oh, magical. Alright. I think 38 is the best we can do. Yeah. So we'll do it out of what we have the most of, iron. Alright. The shield automatically gets 30% front defense, So, we definitely want... I think we're gonna go for, ooh, 120 max health. 120 max health. So we've got 21 of that, 105 of Drakestone. We'll definitely do that. Cold resistance, 5 ranged, 5 sunder, 13 fire. I think we'll go for 13 fire, honestly. We're gonna make 2 of those. Okay. I can make a bow that's 150, which I think is better than Sarah's bow right now, but let's double check. We'll go ahead and outfit Cassandra with this shield. Get rid of that one. We'll also outfit Blackwall. And get rid of that one. Alright, Sarah. Yeah, hers is 92. It does have some great benefit, but... Dex. Alright. We need more hide. 27 dex. Heal. What was that? 12% heal. 14 heal. I'll definitely get the 14 heal. Alright. I think it might have some slots for... No, just rune. That's alright. Ugh, look at all those bonuses that one had, but this one will do more damage. It's alright. Okay, who's next? Cassandra's cleavers, 115. Alright. Guard damage. More penetration. Some strength up in there. Go ahead and make one of these for Blackwall as well. Armor. Guard. Ooh, I can make some nice blades. That's beautiful. Alright, doesn't matter what metal I use. use iron. Alright. 8 stagger, 16 armor. 16 guard damage. Penetration. 6 critical. 8 critical damage. 8 flank. 8 flank. We're gonna give them some flanking. 4 stagger, armor. Give them some guard damage. These are gonna be for Cole. I was gonna save the 2 that we already had for him, but quite frankly, this is way better. Okay, so those are going to be for Cole. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these assassin blades. Cassandra.
Right.
Alright, so this weapon, a Resolute Scepter, will save for Dorian. I mean, this Prismatic Great Axe is not as good as something I could make for Iron Bull, but it's so cool and it does so much damage. I think I'm just gonna have to have him use that. Just hang on to it because it's cool. Alright, let's see. My armor is level 133. Sarah's is, let's see if I can do better for her, 126. $194. It's pretty badass. Let's see about Sarah. The Stone Stalker. K9 is all I have enough of. It's alright. 20% heal bonus. That's important for her. We're gonna do that. 100 maximum health. Alright. Yes. Craft that for her, please. Alright, so ring velvet 12. Yep. More healing. Craft. Alright, then for me. "14 strength, 14 con, 14 strength, 14 strength." Alright, so leave a troll. Tool +10 magic defense. Sunder. Okay. So, let's get everybody outfitted. Sarah. She's got this outfit. Right. No, she had the healing hat. Yes. And then I had this one. And then Cassandra. Well, I'm trying to decide. Maybe I should give this to Blackwell instead, because when he specializes, he's probably the one I'm going to use. That is quite the helmet. Alright, so alright, so I need Iron Bull. That's the Hunter Mail I'm saving for... No, it's not what I'm saving for him. Oh, that's what Sarah was wearing. Okay. Wait, what is he wearing? Okay, He's wearing the griffin robes. And the cowl. Alright. Okay. Did I get rid of anything? Yes. So, keeping that, keeping that, keeping that, keeping that. I can get rid of that now. And I can get rid of this and this.
When there was no sky maker.
Can I make... No,
When
never
there
mind.
was no earth.
Not yet. Alright. Oh, I ran right past our other people. Alright, now we just need to finish conversating with our other people.
What can I do for you?
Oh, we've already had
See
our
you
whole
later.
conversation.
See ya.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The chief. First time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. He keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Kunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee to Vinter. A tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
That's how he lost the eye?
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
Is it strange to work for a Kunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasroth, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. He's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
We'll talk later.
Alright, I guess that's it. So let's go talk to other people.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
No specific place. My mercenary band worked mostly in the free marches, however.
At least until you crossed the waking sea to reach the Conclave, I suppose. Tell me, do you consider the free marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
Does Not much to know.
If you don't want to talk, I'll...
No, I just... Oh, very well. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarre, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're a member of Navarre's royal family?
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentecosts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentecosts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarre. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentecost could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cried.
No, it's fine. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
Cassandra's story is actually pretty sad.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave
She
me...
sure is chatty, though.
You thought she could really change things.
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'll let you get back to work.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
At some point, Varric is going to give us the Red Lyrium quest. Hopefully it's now.
Need something?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the Deep Roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Okay. Ugh, I should probably talk to Sarah, but honest to God, I don't want to.
The Chantry isn't supposed
I don't know why I don't like her. She just really annoys the crap out of me.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me
Usul?
search.
Usul?
Even wisps
I don't know how to say your
curiously
screen
grateful for
name.
their treasures I
Thank
might
you
miss.
very much for the follow.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easy
After
to
I
miss
complete the
pride
Inquisition
and desire.
walkthrough, I'll be doing a walkthrough of Origins and the terrible Dragon Age 2. Followed by the Mass Effect series, I think.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Yeah.
I'm impressed you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My
Dragon
friends
Age
come
is
to
my
me
favorite
and
series.
shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Spirits are bound by their nature. You said it yourself. They're shaped by contact with real people.
Just as Liliana was shaped by contact with divine Justinian, as those who serve the Inquisition are shaped by you. If I change your mind in this conversation, does that mean you're no more real than a spirit?
You've thought about this.
On occasion, yes.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man. especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams.
I cannot wait to change her helmet. I'm not a fan of this yellow paint.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons.
195 hours and you still have the DLC. And the DLC is big as well. It's no joke.
Second, the Fade reflects and is
But they're
limited by
really
our
great.
imagination.
All of them are really
To find
great.
interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You strengthen your body to deliver and withstand punishment. The muscle, you have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay. Man, you can have some really long conversations with your people. Need some Prophet's Laurel. You're a dwarf warrior, though wish you had done mage. Mage is really good. It's a great storyline. They are lots of fun to fight with. Oh, I need more Blood Lotus. Sure, I'll upgrade that. Yeah, I need Blood Lotus. Okay. I'll just go buy Blood Lotus.
Secret Ask told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
I tried playing as a dwarf and it lasted like 5 minutes. It just, I don't know, I just didn't like it. It didn't click with me, I guess. I like being the tallest one in the room. Probably because I'm just average sized. And I just like being tall.
I met an elven
Like taller
mage
than everybody
earlier.
else.
Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Once this is over, the task of speaking for the Maker will be the Chantry's problem again.
That's reassuring to hear. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I just need her to give me that
Yes?
Circle Tome mission. Yeah, there we
Is
go.
there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the circles fell, their libraries were
Yep,
1,000.
thanks.
I've received news that some tomes have been located.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the circle would be in your debt.
Okay.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or
Thank you
sea
for
I'm
all
short,
of
so all my friends and coworkers call me Gnome.
silence.
See, we went opposite.
Of the Maker rang
I mean,
out.
you're small, so you chose a smaller character. I'm like average height, and I chose to be the biggest person in the room.
Yes. Good.
Me. Stand only in
Alright.
places.
So now we'll just hit these couple of things left on these 2 maps and... or 3 maps, but I don't think there's anything in the Falomire. Okay, all those are finished.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
All right.
Let us begin.
All that is done. Okay. Let's go take care of these little things. First, we're gonna jump here. No, she's Canary, actually. I just chose the horn shape that they're basically buried like in her forehead, so all you see are these 2 dents right in her forehead. Just changes the shape of her skull slightly. I wanted her to basically look like just a huge human, like an Amazon woman. Alright, I just need to buy some Blood Lotus, a ton of it.
Could be better. Oh.
And go ahead and buy some elf fruit. And definitely some.
It's good to have commerce restored.
Get her book real quick.
I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
report, sir?
Would you move? Jeez. When you played as your dwarf warrior, did you side with the mages or the Templars for choosing an ally? Always mage since Origins. That's fair. Normally I choose the mages as well because most of the time I'm playing as a mage, but I actually really like the Templar storyline. The if you choose the what's it called? Champions of the Just. I like that storyline playthrough. I just don't get to do it very often. So with this one, that's what I'm going to do. Since she's a Canary warrior, I think it makes more sense for her to support the Templars. Gotta replenish my materials. I used it all creating a armor and weapons for everybody. Oh yeah, right? It's pretty crazy. I actually played Inquisition before I played Origins. And then after playing Inquisition, I went back and played, and I was really excited to see that a lot of these characters were there in Origins and there in Dragon Age 2 when I played that, even though Dragon Age 2 is not that good compared to Origins and Inquisition. Still, it was really nice seeing their stories play out. Like seeing Cullen, you know, in the beginning at the Mage Tower and when he's shy and pretty cute. Okay. The other one's back there with all these dragonlings.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh wow. Nice. I did the whole, you know, baby making thing, but my character is female, and she actually was with what's his name? Hey, go back to your hole, lady. She got with what's his name? God, how can I not remember his name anymore? Your partner through the whole game. He's the one that she married. Alistair, yeah. Yeah, that's who my girl got with. I like him. I like his sense of humor. She needs to go back to her freaking nest. I'll fight him in a minute. Once mommy goes away. Is she away? Yeah. Good. Okay. Became king and disowned me for letting Logain live. You let Logain live? Ballsy. Wow. What made you decide that? Alright, that's everything here. Go up this way. We can't go there yet. Read the books, knew his backstory. Or, well, read the books and knew his backstory. Okay. Well, definitely an interesting choice. I mean, if he hadn't if he hadn't gotten all of those soldiers killed, like purposely sacrificed them, I might have been more prone to letting him live, but because he just walked away and let all of them die, when he and his soldiers could have saved them, was I couldn't forgive it. I couldn't let it go. Okay, so since we can't go to that place yet at Storm Coast, I think that's everywhere, because we can't go into this room yet in the Foulmire until we get that perk. So let's just head back to Haven. Though you did let him sacrifice himself in this one. Oh, do you use the Dragon Age Keep so that your storyline flows from Origins through Inquisition? You did. Yeah, I've completed this game about 10 times, and I know it's crazy, but I've never used Dragon Age Keep. And I don't know why. I was gonna set it up the other day, and when I went to sign up, my EA account and my Xbox account have two different emails. So there's like this whole other step you have to do, and I ended up having to email the game advisors so that we can try and link my account, and they haven't messaged me back yet because it's the holiday. So I have to try and get it linked before I can use Dragon Age Keep through my Xbox. And yeah, but I really want to use it because I want to know what it's like. So because you let Logain live, he was in Inquisition. Like, I'm guessing with you're talking about towards the... Oh wait, I guess I can't do spoilers, can I? Yeah, but with Hawk and so it's probably Logain, Hawk, and the Warden. I can't remember his name anymore. Yeah, I mostly used it to fix a mistake in your second game.
So we have to have interactivity in the hinterlands. Your report.
Yeah, Varric gets really depressed. Yeah, I can never sacrifice Hawk. I always let the Warden do it because frankly it's the Warden's responsibility. Not him, but like the organization in general. It's their responsibility and he's the Warden that's there and willing, so I let him do it just because I didn't see it as Hawk's problem. Plus I like Hawk. I'm pretty excited to play Origins again. Alright, I should have enough Blood Lotus to upgrade those 2 potions. You still keep the Wardens around. Usually I do too. I did banish them once and it turned out to be okay. Like, it didn't really do much. I just like how many options there are. There are lots of options. Okay. Oh, I can do that one too? Oh no, I don't have any Dragonthorn. Get some Rashvine. You drank the water. Oh. I did it once. One time out of the many times I've played, just because of, you know, curiosity's sake, but yeah, it's just not... it's not worth it. Okay, I think that's... yeah, that's everything that I can upgrade. Morgan's response is great. Yeah, that's really like the only thing. Other than like just sheer curiosity of seeing what happens, just pissing Morgan off is pretty much the best thing about it. Because she gets so offended. I love the confusing grenade and the jar of bees. Those are my two favorite things. Jar of bees is my number one favorite thing, but confusion grenade, especially fully upgraded, is so fantastic. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I haven't killed anything.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
The bees used against dragons, yes, yes. Like they're so awesome, especially with fully upgraded. Once you add the wasps in, oh my goodness, they just crush everybody. They're magical. Okay, so I've officially finished everything as far as the hinterlands, the Falomire, the Storm Coast. So what I'm gonna do is stop this stream here, and end chapter 3, and then in a few minutes I'm gonna start up a new stream starting with chapter 4, and that's when we are going to go and do Champions of the Just, where we team up with the Templars so that we can get them as an ally against the Terror in the Sky. So I'm just gonna end this stream, and I'll be starting up my new one in a couple of minutes. Usul, or however you say your name, I hope you come back for the other stream.